is a marvelous instrument to have to record dance, and thank God we have it. But it too is difficult to pick up the moves, you know. When you're there watching the performance and then you see it on film, yes, it's almost as good, but it's never like the real thing. Never. Okay. Money for the dance company. That she, of course, she was the great English ballerina, Margot Fontaine, and it was Sleeping Beauty, and so they found the shortest guy in the company to dance with me because it would be a lot funnier. Once I stand up on my toe, you couldn't see him behind me. Where was he? But the things, all the things that happened, and the fun stuff of it, and of course being a cat, that was fun.
Who's been your favorite dance partner?
Oh, you know, I actually danced with Fred Astaire.
You gotta be kidding.
Oh, of course, I danced with my knees bent because I'm 5'11". He's about 5'8½", I think, and I have heels on, but so you know, I just.
Where did you dance?
Oh, please! What was it? In a film, an early film that I did as a favor from Michael Kidd, because I had just done 7 Brides with 7 Brothers. And I just danced through. It was just a moment where he took me and I circled around and danced out of the performance. And it was that fast.
I understand he was very meticulous and very tough to dance with.
He didn't criticize me.
Very good.
But I bent my knees. So I could, you know, be his height, not tall.
And that was in a movie?
Yeah. I'll think of it, but right now I've got.
Was he?
Well, was it? There's a couple here as you're.
A way to put gold paint all over your body and not have you die. Well,
It's a big plus.
the gold paint, yeah, because it covers your pores and you could die. Or somebody said you could die. They kept telling me I could die. Said, but not with this paint on. So I went around and did these Egyptian movements. I had to go to the library downtown. In those days, you didn't have TV, so you had to study all the books and look at all the vases and you know, and this and that, and get the right positions and what they were doing to be an Egyptian. Because this was all about not Nefertiti. This was all about Serpent of the Nile. Yeah, Cleopatra, exactly. So that's good. I think you can catch it on YouTube. You can see me on YouTube in my gold all the way up, all the way there, here to there.
What's your thoughts on YouTube?
I love it. Great actor, great personality, marvelous actor. Someone who is so secure with himself that he can put you in the light. He doesn't have to upstage you. Fabulous actor.
That was Marriage Go Round?
Marriage Go Round, yeah.
Which you did on stage as well as screen.
I did it on stage, yes. Got an Antoinette Perry Award for it, for Best Supporting Actress on Broadway. It was my first acting role. I was 24. And after that, then I decided I'd better take acting seriously, so I signed myself up at the Actors Studio. And I was in the same class as Jane Fonda. And very interesting. Ooh, interesting. And you had to take these classes before you were allowed to audition for the Actors Studio. So
Hollywood all your life?
I was born in East Hollywood. Oh my goodness, East Hollywood. But it was a lovely place to grow up because California is warm, nice, they're wonderful. I loved school. I loved all the dance lessons my mother would take me to, and the opportunities that were there. Because there were, for the studios, you had to have all these resources of great teachers and dancers and singing teachers and acting teachers and all that kind of thing. So the industry supported this rich group of people to schooling for the arts. It was wonderful. Loved it.
Was your mother involved in the
Movies was an experience like ginger ale. Okay, why was one fabulous? Well, it just was. First of all, there were 2 great stars. Claudette Colbert, wonderful French-American actor, and Charles Boyer. My God. Between the two of them, they had just this incredible, just bubbling, charming, witty, wonderful musical. Comedy. So Marriage Go Round ran on Broadway for over a year at the Plymouth Theater. It was standing room only. It closed on closing night to standing room only. And the reason it closed at all was because Charles Boyer had a film commitment. Now, in the film version of Marriage Go Round, there are two wonderful actors, James Mason and Susan Hayward. Susan Hayward was more of a melodramatic actress than she was light comedy. And James Mason, as good and great as he is, also was not a light comedian. You know, there's a difference. There's a way champagne is like, you can't totally, you have to keep it up and light and buoyant and fun. So the film is what we have to see now, and it's interesting. You know, it was a very interesting experience, especially with James Mason, a marvelous, marvelous actor.
Yes.
And any of this, my favorite is Carol Lombard. There's no one better than she. And Clark Gable, my goodness, you know. Oh. And to see Laurence Olivier in his early light comedy films. You know, he was an actor, you know, but with so much ability that he could take these light comedy and just sort of make it work. I know I'm discussing something that's
Really?
I'm talking about the work. Not everybody really understands the difference between a light comedian and a serious actor. But anyway, seeing him before he did Hamlet, and realizing the strength of this man and the quality of his work, and you know, the intensity of it, and you just see it in his early films. He's amazing, man. So gorgeous.
Well, just to show you that maybe we can understand what you're talking about. What I'm getting at is maybe there's two different types of actors. One that assumes role of character and plays a character that has life in front of room. And sometimes there's the actor that just wants to get into the reality of things and keep things down and not kind of be over the top.
Stars are stars are stars, and when you look at films of any age, of any time, you can see who the star was. They just have it. They carry it. You know, they have the power. They have the presence. And they will always be stars. Because your eye, wherever they're going, you're watching them. You're watching them. They have that power. They're born with it. As they say, they carry the light within. You could be a good actor, but sometimes it's good to be a star and a good actor. That's really nice.
What's your thoughts on